to get lost in the path of life. And that is exactly why they need to define their destinations as clear as possible, as soon as possible. My name is Michelle, a fourth-year student of International Business Management major at Petra University, Surabaya, Indonesia. Today, I'm going to tell you about the type of person I am, my career plans, the things I've learned in university, and my efforts to achieve my goals.
Through a framework that was created by the amazing Professor Dr. Casey Chan.
That framework is called 6A's. It consists of awareness, alignment, action, adoption, assurance, and lastly, anticipation. First, in awareness, I will determine the type of person I am through 5 different tasks, which are the learning style task, leadership self-assessment task, the general enterprising tendency task, the team role task, and finally the big 5 personality tasks.
So here are the results of the 5 tasks. First is the learning style task. In this test, you can see 4 main types of learning style, which are theorist, pragmatist, activist, and reflector. This result shows that I am leaning towards reflector's learning style most. Reflectors like me prefer to stand back, observe something from different perspectives, and gather facts before coming to a conclusion. And then in the next test, which is the general enterprising tendency, you can see that I have a high creative tendency. That means I'm a very imaginative person, but I don't really have enough strength to execute my ideas. The Big 5 personality test shows that I have high neuroticism and openness to experience. Neuroticism means that someone will show more emotions than other people's, and openness to experience means that someone will always seek for new experiences and intellect, and they are actually more prone to daydreaming. In Balbin's model of team roles, I found out that in teams, I'm usually the monitor or evaluator or the specialist. The monitor usually judges things objectively, and as a specialist, I have my own share of work, but I tend to avoid other part of the work. And then in leadership self-assessment, I scored high in aligning people and communicating. Aligning people means I can gain support for a vision and establish strategies for achieving that vision. And communicating means I can share information rather easily and make things simpler than it seems.
And then I will align my awareness with my career plans.
So here are my career plans. In 1 year, I plan to graduate from university on time with outstanding knowledge, and in 3 years, I would like to work as a professional in consumer goods or creative industry. And then in 5 years, I want to become a splendid professional who speaks several foreign languages. And finally, in 10 years, I would like to establish a business that offers solutions to people's problems.
Here in action, I will tell you the things that I have done in order to achieve my goals.
One of the actions that I have taken to achieve my goals is starting to learn foreign language. In the past few years, I've been learning how to speak Japanese from textbooks and also Japanese movies. By now, I have mastered verbal Japanese daily conversation. Let me display a bit of my fluency. ここでまた自己紹介するのはどうでしょう。ですからもっとランダム的なことを言ってみますね。これからはまだまだ遠いですが、私はいろいろで頑張っているで。だから応援してくださいね。 You can see that I have made some progress with my learning.
In adoption, I will tell you the things that I have learned from Professor Dr. Casey Chan and how I will implement it.
During my 4 year study as an international business management student, I've learned various things. However, there is one most important lesson from Professor Dr. Casey Chan that I would like to highlight. That is the holistic thinking. Holistic thinking is the way of thinking that views something through integration of diverse perspectives. It uses the framework of what, and how. Each one represents holistic thinking for effective planning, system thinking for effective control, and also critical thinking. I will now adopt this framework to find the things to be done to achieve my goals. So, what are my goals? As I have talked about earlier, I have the career plan with a 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, and 10-year goals. So, why are they important? They are important because I need directions to make each of my decision so that they are not meaningless. And finally, how do I achieve these goals? Basically, I can achieve these goals through internship. I can choose internships that are related to consumer goods industry or creative industry so that I will gain experience to work as a professional in those industry in the future, just as I have explained in my goal. And secondly, I can also improve my problem solving skills. I can listen to my friends' problems and try to increase my skills in identifying the problems and also increasing my abilities to offer the best solutions for those problems. And I can also broaden my knowledge in various kinds of areas so that I can offer the best solution for people's problems and fulfill the needs that they realize or the needs that they don't even realize.
And then I will assure that I have the supports that I need to achieve my goals.
Earlier, I mentioned that my 3 year goal was to work as a professional in consumer goods or creative industry. I have some graphic design skills that support me to realize that goal. I have created various designs for various purposes, and many of my friends have acknowledged my capabilities in these areas. I have also done several commissions for people who requested my service to help them with designs. So I believe that this skill will support me to achieve my goals.
And then, lastly, I will anticipate the things that I need to improve on to achieve my goals.
I do realize that I have some weaknesses that would hinder me from my goals. That is why, to counter my weaknesses, I have to improve my entrepreneurship trait, that is the drive and determination. The GET test result earlier shows that I do not have enough drive and determination. This is a very crucial thing that needs to be fixed. Other than that, I have to be socially active if I want people to open up to me about the problems that they face. Usually, I'm not the type to start a conversation. However, I cannot stay this way if I want to reach my goals. Those are the things that I need to improve on so that my goals will be realizable. With this, I have completed the 6 A's framework that covers aspects about my personal traits, career plans, and the way to put those plans into reality.
Thank you for watching. I hope that you will find the perfect word for you to walk on and achieve your dreams.